Hey guys, Zolossal here. In today's video, I'm going to go over what I think Halo Infinite gets right, and what I think Halo Infinite doesn't get right. First, in what Halo Infinite got right, is the overall gameplay. Halo Infinite's gameplay is almost perfect. The grapple shot, for example, is an amazing addition, and really adds a new level to gameplay without completely changing how the gameplay is. Unlike Halo 5, the thrusters, which made the gameplay almost unrecognizable. Infinite is really good at adding new things to Halo, while also still feel like you're playing Halo. Infinite also does a very good job at feeling like a classic Halo game, while also having elements of the newer games in it as well.
It just works.
The second thing Infinite gets right is monetization.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Kidding. Definitely not monetization. The second thing Infinite gets right is its sandbox. There's not a whole lot of weapons, but each weapon is unique. I find all of them interesting. My personal favorite weapon has to be the shock rifle. It's so cool how it shoots electricity, and I love how, when fired at an enemy, if there's another enemy nearby, the electricity will travel enemy to enemy, so you could eliminate multiple enemies all at once. I do hope 343 will adds in more weapons, which, from what I've heard, they will. So I'm very excited for that. Here's hoping we get classic weapons back. I miss that classic shotgun. The equipment in Halo Infinite, I would say, isn't too overpowered or annoying like armor lock from Halo Reach. They all serve their purpose in the Infinite, and I never felt any were underpowered either. Overall, equipment in Infinite is fun and has many use cases. That's all I have to say about what Infinite gets right, though I'm sure there's other things I've left out in this video. If you have any thoughts on what Infinite gets right, feel free to comment down below. So now let's go on to the things I believe Halo Infinite doesn't get right, or could use improvements in. Starting off with what Halo Infinite does not get right is the monetization. I'm sure by now that is not a surprise that's on this list. Halo Infinite's monetization is honestly really bad. Pretty much everything minus the Battle Pass is way too expensive. Armor sets going for $20. $20 for just an armor set is ridiculously overpriced. You can buy whole games for that price. To put it into perspective, Halo MCC right now as a whole is about $20 on Steam. That may change when this video is released, but that's not the point. You can get all of Halo MCC with all of its customization and no monetization for $20 when it's on sale. Or you can get an armor set in Halo Infinite. I understand if this comes across as complaining and you can say, well, just don't buy it then. Sure, I cannot buy it, and unless prices go down to a reasonable price, I won't be. But we shouldn't just accept that because it's a free game, they can charge ridiculously high prices on cosmetics that would have been free and you earned in other Halo games. Even in Halo 5, pretty much everything you could get it for free by earning it in-game. Which, because Infinite is a free-to-play game, I don't have the expectation that everything should be free, but I do think 343 needs to make the prices in the store more reasonable and not so overpriced. The next thing Halo Infinite does not get right is customization. Customization in Infinite has the potential to be great. There's really cool things in Infinite customization that no other Halo game has, like having your own personal AI, and being able to replace any or all of your limbs with prosthetic ones, and even the ability to put emblems on not only your Spartan, but your weapons and vehicles too. Those are all really cool things that were added to Infinite. There are many things that are lacking as well. Coatings as a whole, I'm not the hugest fan of. Especially when a good portion of the coatings are locked behind a paywall, I don't mind that there are coatings you have to pay for, as long as they're reasonably priced and you can still earn coatings in-game. I do feel like they limit customization a bit though. It would be cool if you could mix coatings on armor. That's originally what I thought they were doing, like having a red coating on your Spartan's arms and another coating for the rest of your armor. Stuff like that would make coating so much better. Or simply just allowing all armor coatings to be used on any armor core rather than limiting one coating to one armor core. Stuff like that I feel would vastly improve the coating system and customization. I also think limiting armors to a single armor core, which also makes customization more lacking. You should be able to mix armors with other armor cores. Mixing a katana with other armor cores other than just Yoroi would be so cool. Okay, so the last thing I believe Halo Infinite did not do great in is progression. The progression in Halo Infinite is not the greatest. However, recently 343 addressed this and made some changes to XP amounts, which you could find more about in my video I'll have on the top right of the screen now. I won't say much more on this since 343 have confirmed they are listening to us and actively making changes based off of our feedback, and also have larger changes in the works. But I do hope to see military ranks come back and have a progression system not just based on battle passes. That wraps up things for this video. These are all the things that come to mind whenever I think about what Infinite did right and what it didn't do right. If you have any additional thoughts on Halo Infinite and what it has or hasn't done right, feel free to comment below. And if you enjoyed the video, maybe give a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this. I will be covering everything Halo Infinite related. I hope to see you guys in the next video.